Hello everybody, this is SamiWheeler, and due to the fact that I actually can't keep to my promise of not doing another college video for some reason, I have no idea why. Maybe it's because it's the only really big non-medical thing that's ever happened in my life. I have decided to start up a college vlog. This is gonna be the first video of it, and on top of the animatic. And the reason I'm actually starting this is because the animations were pushed back till October. So I do want to keep this channel going, so every Monday and Thursday I'm going to try to get these going, get these vlogs up. Mainly because Monday is the first day of class and Thursday is the last day of class. It's a weird sketch. So this first video is going to go over a really quick, maybe 5-minute coverage of what exactly you need when you're moving out of your parents' house into a dorm or an apartment where you don't know anybody and there may be a creepy stalker killer in your complex. Yeah. How do you do this? Well, first off, you have to understand the basics. The basics do not involve clothes or books or anything. It involves toaster, microwave, coffee maker, teapot, George Foreman grill, and portable stovetop. I think I touched that one already. You get those, you get yourself a pot, pan, maybe 2 pots, 1 pan. Maybe steal your dad's egg maker. Oh wait, it's not stealing, you're borrowing it. You're going to return it when you go back home after the end of the semester. And just get yourself some pre-owned cups from your local resale store. There. All the things you need for your first semester in college concerning what you need to actually make food, it's there. Oh my gosh, I don't have a mini fridge. Oh my gosh, you don't need a mini fridge. Okay, maybe you do. If you need a mini fridge, again, go to a resale store. I'm going to touch on that on and off over the video. Second thing, if you want to have an apartment / dorm that doesn't smell like death, you be the person bringing the vacuum. Just buy a cheap-ass Bissell or something, like for 20, 30 bucks. I don't know. I don't really care. I've had mine for 4 or 5 years. You buy this, you take it to your dorm. Now, the reason you want a vacuum in your dorm is actually very interesting. See, it's not just that your dorm's going to actually look nice and not have junk all over the floor and bugs crawling over the carpet or whatever. It's because, believe it or not, you're probably going to be one of the few people who is smart enough to bring a vacuum cleaner. Do you know what this means? It means you can charge to vacuum other people's dorms. That's money. That's money. It's a very smart idea to make money without intentionally breaking any laws. And as long as the money is transferred properly, you'll actually leave with you'll have a way to pay for books. It's really awesome, I think. I don't live in a dorm. I don't know, but I do, according to my apartment lease, have to keep this place clean. Now, the next thing I'm going to touch on concerns books. Everybody knows about Amazon and all that, but what you don't know about is you should probably actually prepare before class starts. Your mother isn't doing this for you anymore, so here's what I advise getting. Get notebooks. If you know exactly what degree you're going into, get extra books. Believe it or not, coming into class with a bunch of books on the subject of the degree on the topic concerning the degree you're trying to get makes the teacher like you. I'm serious. If you read it and you understand it ahead of time, this makes it a lot easier when it comes to studying as well, because you can refer to these reference books or whatever you call them, and you're good to go. You have information. Not only that, you'll probably be asked to share these reference books. And again, you can charge people 25 cents to look. So that's something you should really think about when you're heading out. Just get the supplies ahead of time and get them while you're school shopping. The other thing is, don't buy the trendy stuff. If you're going to get stuff out of those mass-produced box stores, get a beanbag chair, get a lava lamp, get a coffee maker. That's it. Screw everything else. If you're wondering about curtains, well, buy curtains then. I can't put curtains up in my apartment according to legal reasons. Damn it! So, other than that, what else are you going to do when you move into your dorm? What should you prepare for? Well, the big thing you have to prepare for is financially food. Food costs, my advice, go to a co-op. Also, hone this ability that I have gained, which is called the free stuff senses. It's when you walk around campus and you alert like this, and you can sense the free things, and you go and you get them. Anyone who is on my campus can attest, I have this uncanny ability to find free stuff. And I abuse it. A lot. So, you learn to do this. It'll also help you because you'll be able to go through grocery stores and find the free stuff instantly. Learn to shop positively. What else concerning college before you get there? Well, if you don't have a lot of friends like I did, be prepared to love your studying. Fall in love with the books you're reading and whatever. And remember, there is time for games and there's time for study. And when college starts, believe it or not, I actually pack up all my games, for the most part, excluding Pokemon, and I don't really play them anymore. I am all about studying and learning what I'm going to do. And this is my very last semester, which is also why it's going to be my very first college vlog, oddly enough. This makes no sense to you. It makes perfect sense to me. Other thing you have to be aware of, how you dress affects how people see you in college. I am not kidding here. They will judge you based on this. I don't wear this around campus, for the record. If I did, I'd probably be misjudged in many, many ways. So, if you're in, and this doesn't mean, by the way, you go shopping for the latest trends in the big box stores. Actually, the trick to this is kind of funny. All you do is you look up the fashion shows for like the past 5 years, and you'll notice a pattern. Once every 3 years, things are repeated. So, if you're one of those people who's willing to buy resale, go to like a Vincent de Paul or New to You or something and buy the clothes from there. They're used, but the cool thing is they're not as expensive as they be in the stores. If you're one of those boutique people who has to have the designer brand stuff and you want something that'll really make you awesome, guess what? There's this really cool thing, and they're called used designer boutiques. They exist. Their whole purpose is essentially to take the clothes from people who could afford to buy the high-end stuff and market them. But also, if you're very, very lucky, you'll get a boutique less than town away from you, like I have, where the lady actually goes to fashion shows and she buys the stuff off the models. This stuff that is generally, the clothing that's generally very well made on the models that they walk down the runway in, is then sold to this woman. And she takes it and sells it in her store. And because of this, I have some one-of-a-kind pieces in my closet, which is awesome! So, what else do you do besides that? And also, another thing you have to be aware of when you're doing fashion is you have to understand overdressing is just as bad as underdressing. Don't wear your club wear on campus, and don't act like you're going to a business meeting every day. It may seem professional to some people, and a lot of vlogs will tell you to do this, but the truth is, unless you're in a business management degree, or a degree that requires a particular outfit, it really makes no sense. And your best choice is to try to dress professionally, yet at the same time display where you're going and what degree you are and who you are. That's my honest truth. That's the honest truth here. And don't pay full price. Ever. That's another thing. When you get on campus, learn to never, ever, ever pay full price. Paying full price is a sucker's game. I'm serious. So just be very careful about that. Now, with me, I'm in graphic design. I'm allowed to wear shit like this. Another thing you should know is concerning gym. A lot of people who go to campus are like, I have to join the local gym. Well, no, you don't. Believe it or not, a lot of campuses actually have either discounted gyms within their facilities or discounts for going to local gyms, or a free one. Unfortunately, they're generally filled up with certain people. And if you have issues with people, kind of like I do, my advice is headphones, iPod, lots of happy music. Lots of happy music or workout music. In my case, my recent obsession involves a weird punk band from like the early 2000s, which I'm not going to mention because it's slightly shameful. Let's just say I agree with them on one thing. Lose my hat, then there's a brand new cat. No, I can't have that. No, this is mine. Another thing is, if you're really worried about how people are going to interact with you, choose an item of clothing that will really symbolize who you are. In my case, it's my hat. And my weird necklaces. So, just do that and figure that out before you go to college. And believe it or not, once you get into the set, once you get it going, once everything starts getting together, things get easier. And then they get difficult, then they get hellish, then they get easy again. And then everything goes crazy. And then everything turns out right. Yeah, it's very complicated. More or less, just follow these basic things when you're moving out. I would explain very specific distributors, but according to legal precautions and the rules of YouTube, I can't. Because I'm not getting paid by them to do this. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart and taking a good 10 minutes I could be using preparing for my first night class. Oh, last bit of advice. Put off night classes till your final semester. Your first semester, you want to try as many morning and afternoon classes as you can. Because the instant you start doing night classes, you and coffee will be like this. You'll be like this. You will be doing this. Coffee, will you marry me? I will take care of you forever and enjoy your greatest flavors. And for all time, my soul will be yours, for you have keepeth me awake for this really, really weird quote I'm doing with an invisible coffee cup. Essentially, it's going to be your best friend. Tea will not hold you over at night. You might have to resort to coffee. So, try to keep off night classes as long as you can. Try to get a job. If you can't, don't feel bad. Entrepreneurialize out of your dorm. Bring that vacuum and just vacuum everyone's stuff. Also, maybe make a contract that says any spare change on the ground is yours. pick it up with the vacuum. It's yours. I think it's a great idea. I hope all of you guys are going to have a great semester. I know I am, and I'm going to definitely try, even though I've got a teacher I don't get along with necessarily. So, this is SamiWheeler. I actually have to go prepare. I just made this video so you guys know what you can probably do to be a little bit better prepared for college. Oh, and one more thing. The absolute most important thing when you're moving out into a dorm or something and you're trying to get prepared for college and you want to furnish your house, beg the parents and lose the dignity. There's no point in having dignity when you need a couch. If I had dignity when I needed a couch, I wouldn't have bought one that was really pre-owned and I can't seem to get clean. But yeah, that's my advice. So, have fun, enjoy it. They may or may not be the best years of your life, but they'll definitely be some of the years where you learn the most about who you are and how the world works and other people. And you'll probably have some good and bad experiences like I did. See college videos 1 through 3. So, this has been SamiWheeler. This is my first vlog. Again, I hope all of you have a great semester, and I'm about to go prepare for mine. Have a great... okay, I'll do this again. Really? Seriously? Have fun. Don't worry. Chill. I'm not anxious. I just have to get to my bathtub before it overflows. Bye-bye!